Chi Minh City is a sprawling metropolis of 12 million people, and it spans over 16 districts. So if you've done your research, you'll notice that many of the attractions like the Presidential Palace, Opera House, the Notre Dame Cathedral are all in District 1. It's a tourist-friendly area with a high concentration of shops, restaurants, bars, and nightlife. The district itself is also really big, so when you're looking for a hotel in District 1, it doesn't necessarily mean it's the center of town. Hi, I'm Thuy. I'm a Vietnamese American based in Saigon. On my channel, I share travel tips and local insights. Since Ho Chi Minh City is one of Vietnam's top destinations, I get a lot of requests for travel advice like where to stay and hotel recommendations. So I'm going to give you a breakdown of the 4 areas in District 1 that are considered central and in good locations. The first area is what I call the Business District, with the cross streets of Nguyễn Huệ Boulevard, also known as Nguyễn Huệ Pedestrian Street, Lê Lợi Street, and Đồng Khởi Street, which starts at the Notre Dame Cathedral and runs straight towards the Saigon River. This is a lively area with local and international restaurants, cafes and bars, clothing and souvenir shops. In this area, you'll find many 5-star and luxury hotels like the Reverie, Caravel, Sheraton, and the Park Hyatt, to name a few. These hotels range from $150 to $400 a night. If you're into architecture and historic hotels, there's the Continental Hotel, which became famous as the backdrop of Graham Greene's novel The Quiet American. There's also the Grand Hotel and the Hotel Majestic, with their beautiful French architecture. The prices for these hotels range from $80 to $150 a night. You don't have to spend a lot of money to stay in this area. There's mid-range hotels like the Palace Hotel and Saigon Prince, both on Nguyễn Huệ Street. They're a bit older and the rooms are pretty standard, but their location is great. Their rates are typically from $50 to $100 a night. If you're looking for a hotel with a Saigon River view, there's a handful near and on Ton Duc Thang Street. The Majestic Hotel, the newly opened Hilton, Le Méridien, and Liberty Central Saigon Riverside all have river views and a rooftop bar that's worth experiencing. The second popular area is around Ben Thanh Market, and the hotels are mainly on Lê Thanh Tôn and Lý Chu Trọng streets. This area is popular with overseas Vietnamese who like staying near Ben Thanh Market for their shopping needs and having access to the street food outside and also inside the market. Most hotels in this area are low to mid-range with prices from $40 to $80 a night. And they're usually in a tall tube building, meaning there's only windows in the front of the building, and they tend to have smaller size rooms and more basic facilities. One thing that's great about this area is that there's something for everyone. Did you know that there's a Malaysian street? There's a small street opposite the west entrance of the market that caters to Malaysian tourists, with budget hotels, halal restaurants, and tailor shops that specialize in making the traditional Malaysian dress. It's apparently much cheaper to get it made in Saigon than back in their home country. The third area around Lê Thanh Tôn, Thi Sac, and Thai Van Lung Street is commonly referred to as Japantown. So as you can guess by the name, this area has a high concentration of Japanese restaurants, shops, and services catering to the Japanese expat community. If you're looking for good sushi, this is where you should go. It also has a very vibrant nightlife, and in some parts, I would say teetering on the seedy side, so not ideal for traveling with kids. Thai Van Lung Street has many low to mid-range hotels. This street gets really busy and chaotic at night. A quieter option is Thi Sac Street, which is one street over. Here you'll find mid-range hotels which are quite big. This street is actually only a 5-minute walk to the Opera House, so the location is great. So if you're looking for a 5-star facility for half the price, you should consider hotels on this street. Prices for hotels here range from $70 to $150 a night. And lastly, more on the budget end is the area around Pham Ngu Lao, Bùi Viên, and De Tham Street, which is famously known as the backpacker area. I would call this area the tourist hub because a lot of budget travel agencies and ground transport services pick up tourists from here. There's also a lot of cheap local and international restaurants, shops selling travel gear and souvenirs, and just basically anything you need, you'll find here. You've probably seen videos of the nightlife on Bùi Viên Street. If you want a good night's sleep, you probably don't want to book a room on this street. As for accommodation, there are plenty of budget hotels and hostels in this area, which can go as low as $10 a night. So as you can see, there are a lot of accommodation choices in Ho Chi Minh City. These four areas are relatively close to one another, so it's just a matter of choosing a location based on your hotel choices and whether you want to be in walking distance to shops and attractions. Thanks for watching. I hope this video is useful for your travel planning. If so, please drop me a like and make sure to subscribe to get notifications on my next video.